Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my November favorites for 2018. I don't know the color of my nails, but I got my nails done last night and it's actually a glossy bluish purple, but I got her to do it matte, so when you put the matte top coat on, it actually accentuates the more blue midnight sky and the little flecks of silver. Really love it. On my lips, you will find out shortly. Okay, so November was an awesome month. There was a lot of really cool things I was able to try. I had a successful shopping trip at the very beginning of November. I don't shop for clothing that often. And it's really rare when I go to one clothing store and find so many amazing things. And I'm just thinking about it. I forgot one thing to bring here too. Anyway, we'll talk about it. So like the success of going to one store and finding like 3 pieces which truly can be worn with almost, like I really was shopping in the mind space of, okay, if I bought this, what do I have in my own closet that would go well with all of these? And I've been wearing them in all different ways, so we'll talk about that shortly. But let's get on to the favorites in like makeup and skincare. I went through this, the Quo Purifying Brush Cleaner. I am currently using the Real Techniques one, and I do not like the way it's dispensed. I feel like I waste too much product. Because with this I was able just to either go with one big pump for a really big fluffy brush, because all I do is wet my brush, put depending on the size of the brush, one at a time, I put a little pump or a larger pump size and do my brushes by hand in warm water and swirl it, and I do it twice and then I rinse it off and then I let them dry. And this was great because I was able to dispense the amount that I knew I needed to clean each brush. Whereas the Real Techniques one that I have right now, it's a squeeze, and there's the smallest squeeze is still a huge. It's more than I would have used for my powder brush, which is my biggest, fattest brush. This Quo is actually a Canadian, found at Shoppers Drug Mart. This is a Canadian brand. I know lots of YouTubers who have friends in Canada, like big YouTubers. I guess they ask their friends to send them down stuff from Quo, not necessarily this, but stuff from Quo, because Quo does have some really good products. I haven't been to a Shoppers Drug Mart in quite some time, so I really got to go there again. So there's that. I received this as like free sample on an online order that I made from Sephora like a year ago, and I finally got it busted out because I was doing a lot of traveling this month. And that's a perfume called Love Story Eau de Parfum by Chloe. This was really nice, and I still have a little tiny bit left. I don't know if you can see yet. There, I've got a little tiny bit left, probably 3 days worth, I'd say. And I will use this until it's gone, so it will likely be in my empties for the next quarter. Of course, I'm doing my empties per quarter per season, so pretty soon, whether it's before this one or after, you're gonna see one for like 3 months worth of empties, which is crazy. So I really like that one. Still not my absolute favorite, but it was a really nice change from like the heady vanilla, that kind of like a heavier vanilla scents that I also adore. That was really nice. So let's do, oh my goodness. Let's take a moment. I posted this on Instagram. I absolutely love this. This is Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte Hand Cream from Bath & Body Works, and it's made with pumpkin butter. This was fabulous, and even the guys, I always take this hand cream, like these ones, to work with me. And I've, periodically after I wash my hands, I generally put lotion on right after, regardless of what kind of soap I use. Honestly, my hands dry. So again, I know lots of people have issues with foaming hand soap, but I do too, but I just put lotion on afterwards. But and especially this time of year, it's like instant when I wash my hands, and almost like from the time that I wash my hands, dry them, walk from the bathroom at my office to my desk, I'm like, I can already see like it's almost powdery white how dry my hands are. So, but what I was trying to say is when I would open this up and use it, the guys in my office would be like, does someone have dessert? Like it smelled like a custard, I think. And I'm like, no, it's my hand cream. They're like, oh, okay, well, that smells really good. So for a guy to say that they really enjoyed this, kudos at Bath & Body Works, fantastic job. So there's that. Oh, and I don't normally show these on my fragrance and midterm, like mid-month or end of the month, because I just do wax. But I wanted to share with you, I had Pumpkin Pie, the Wallflower from Bath & Body Works. I had 2 of these going. It just finished up in mid-November, And it's a blend of creamy pumpkin, vanilla, and flaky pie crust that is as sweet as your favorite pie. I hate pumpkin pie, the taste, but I love the scent of pumpkin pie. I know that's very strange. I know I'm not alone out there, but this is such a great scent. This is a true pumpkin pie scent. So many Better Homes and Gardens, Sensationals. Some vendors have this. They say it's pumpkin pie, but really it's the spices that go into the pumpkin, not the gut of the pie itself. And I really found like I got the gut of the pie, a little bit of spices, and the crust. No different than, I don't have the candle any longer, but I had the candle and I have burnt the candle from this, and it smells fantastic. Just how I remembered it. Oh, I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you when you're gone. All right, so we got Lush Kitchen's Pie de Pepper. This is a foot lotion. I've said this before. It has made favorites before. It's coming up to expiry, but I'm using it sparingly because it was purchased on the Lush, what was it, in the UK, like where they bring back some of the old, it's been a while, they don't have that website anymore, where they recreate some of the things, like some of the classics things that products that they used to make. This brings me back to college. This is so good. It's a foot lotion. It says, take a load off your feet and smooth on a load of luscious fair trade organic cocoa butter and moisture and soften. Oh, smells amazing. I've said this before, Lush, you got your peppermint foot lotion. Put this one also in your main lineup of foot lotion because this is perfect for the winter. Peppermint one's great in the summertime. Yes, peppermint is a good stimulant, but this is so good when I have a bath before bed. I put on, like, have a bath, have a relaxing bath. I slap on some like lavender lotion, and I put this on with my slipper socks right away, like put them on right away, kind of lock it in. I got a couple things to do before bed, like, you know, getting things ready for the next day. By then it's nicely moist, like moisturize my feet. It doesn't stain my blanket. You know, it's just, it is so nice. I can't say enough about this, but they don't make it anymore, and I'm really sad. It's a really sad day. All right, let's do some skincare. I'm going to do this as skincare. I did receive this in Influencer from Laneige. Some of the writings come off. This is the Laneige lip sleeping mask. Fantastic. I have worn it almost every single night. I don't need that much, and my lips are still moisturized in the morning. Like, really, they feel very moisturized, which is saying something, especially, again, like I said, with my hands, especially this time of year when it's getting really dry, or not really dry, but more dry than it normally is around here. So it's really great to put this on my lips before bed. It's right on my nightstand. I absolutely love it. And this is the Laneige water sleeping mask for your face. And I actually tend to use this a different way. I get really dry, which is so weird because I'm so oily, like seriously produce lots of oils here, but I show dryness right around here. And I've noticed this more in the last couple of years. Now I am 40 years old, so my skin is changing a little bit, like not harshly, and my hair is not changing too bad, but I do find myself to be very dry through here. So what I would do is, instead of this, they recommend using this one, like the full mask or whatever, up to twice or 2 or 3 times a week as a full on put on your face, go to bed kind of thing. Don't wash it off. But what I did is I just focused it right in my, like my chin, like right in around this area, because my top of my nose peels even in winter. I get peeling here. It's just, it's not severe, but when I put this on, to sleep, you know, I put this on sometimes every night. You know, it's not gonna do any harm. I have really tough skin, like my skin on my face is not sensitive. So if you are sensitive, I can understand why you might not do that, I guess. But I would use this every night, just in those little areas, and I needed the smallest amount, and because that's all I needed was that little extra boost, because none of my nighttime creams were really doing it for me. I really find that some of the oils do it for me, but they're so expensive. If anyone knows, like in Canada, if I can get an oil, a nighttime oil that is not Canadian dollars, 80 to 100, was it $130 Canadian, please let me know, because I'd love to be able to find them. If you are Canadian, you know, or you from the States, and you know I can get some that are not so expensive, because our dollar sucks for me to order anything online. And I don't really want to spend, like, I mean, skincare, of course, I want to spend a little bit more on skincare, but at the same time, I'm like, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of dollars. So, here we go. All right. I love that. I would definitely repurchase it as well. Another repurchase, and I just got a coupon in the mail for $15 off of, I'm only an insider for Sephora this year because I just never went out and went crazy like I did last year with spending. I got a $15 off of $75 purchase. So I think I'm going to go to Sephora today, and I think I'm going to pick up another one of these. I didn't think I like it. In fact, I thought it was breaking me out. And yes, I have a couple breakouts that are kind of peeking out here, but I don't think it's from this. But what I will say is with skin that is aging, these, it's Clinique's Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. Pardon me. Well, when we age, again, my skin's drying a little bit. And so what I really found, like I got about 6 good uses. And I mean, I used a good chunk each time I went in with this. And it acts as an oil. You put a little bit in your hand, your palm, and like you rub it in your fingertips, and you basically rub around your face. You get into, you know, the last place I go are my eyes because I have to keep my eyes closed until I rinse it off. Things like that. I found this to be very moisturizing as well. So I think that I might pick this up when I go into Sephora today. So I most certainly will give that a try. I'm gonna give it a try. I already tried it. I will like it and I will buy it. Another thing I really like, but it's so expensive. Like, depends on where I go. If I'm hoping to go to Walmart today, and I'm hoping they're, if not a lot cheaper than I'm finding them at Shoppers, Rexall, and London Drugs. It's like $44 Canadian. Like, it's good. I loved it for my daytime face lotion. It's the Olay's Total Effects Moisture Whip with sunscreen. And it was great, fantastic. I loved the consistency. It's gone. I love the consistency. There was actually a really nice smell, which is kind of like the Olay smell. Really enjoyed it. But for $44, I'm like, holy crap. And I mean, I'll go through this in like 3 weeks. Like, seriously. Anyway, and the other thing I might get, I'm not sure if I'm going to get this or the Briogeo hair mask to get up to my $75 to get $15 off. But this has been doing really well. This is the Clinique's Moisture Surge Hydrating Supercharged Concentrate. You really don't need very much, and I've gone through so much of this. I don't need much. I just use it morning and evening now because I'm out of this face cream until I try and find a sale. But then there's this one, which I've just been using morning and night, and it's got little beads in it, but they go away. But it's like, it's moisturizing. At first I was a bit scared because gels scare me for some reason. I know that gels are better for people with oily skin, but I feel like I've had a bad experience maybe in the past. I don't know. But I actually would highly recommend this. Yeah. I don't know what skin type it's supposed to be best for. Maybe dry? I don't know, but it's been really good, and I'm going to continue using that until it's done. All right, on to lip products. All right. Well, this is now sadly an empty, but I do have the lip cream version of this, but this is Buxom's Dolly in the lip polish that Gail sent me, and the only difference is there's a little sparkle in this. It is like, no joke, I have tried everything I can to get every little bit out. Everything that I can get out, I've stuck this upside down, I've done everything, but it's time to retire this. But I love it. Dolly is a favorite. I do have the full size, the full-on lip cream from Buxom of the color Dolly. Really like that a lot. When I wear warm tone shades on my eyes, which I have a palette here I want to share with you, I really enjoyed wearing Maybelline's Warm Me Up, number 235. You can see I don't have much left, but that's the lid. These ones are all like kind of coated or color coded for their different collections, but that's the lid. I love this one for my warm eye looks. So that's Maybelline Warm Me Up. Still with the lid on. Takes a licking, but keeps on ticking. And what I'm wearing on my lips today with a cooler eye tone look is from Bite Beauty. It was part of my birthday gift, I want to say. And that is Bite Beauty's, it's the color Glacé in their matte cream lip crayon. So, and that's the color here. That's what's on my lips. So more, not cold, not totally cool, but I find this to be a little bit cooler than some of like the neutral browns that I have. but that's one wearing on my lips right now. Not gonna fling that across the room. So on those warm tone palettes, this palette I have literally been going to pretty much in the month of November. I want to say I probably went to this 3/4 of the time that I wore makeup. And that's ColourPop's Double Entendre Shadow Palette. So I did not haul this because it does not get a lot of views. I mean, as much as people like my makeup, like they say they want me to do makeup stuff, they don't get a lot of views, to be perfectly frank. But I will still do them when I feel like I want to do them. But I didn't haul this last smaller haul from ColourPop. But let me tell you, if you like warm colors, get the Double Entendre palette and wait for a sale, because ColourPop, for example, just the other day had a 20% off, I think site-wide. I think this palette is like $16 American. They do deliver, they ship worldwide, and if you spend over $75, it's free shipping. No, it's $50. $50, it's free shipping. If you're American, if you spend $30 or more, it's free shipping. So I made an order, and this was one of them. And my favorite combination is, let's see, this one here is, no, I don't know, the colors names are on the back, but I don't know exactly how, if I'm looking at it, this is the way it is, but I'm just going to point out which colors. I use this one in the crease, and then I go in with a little darker bit in the lower from the crease and out to my V. Then on top, I go for this one right here. It's almost a rose, it doesn't show rose gold, but it's more gold tone, but it's leaning towards a little rose gold on my lid, and then darken the outer V in this darker color. And it's so, so nice. I have loved the heck out of this in the month of November, and likely for the next few months onwards. What's on my eyes today, 100%, are between these two palettes. And these two palettes are oldies but goodies. You can still get them at Sephora. Regardless of controversy, we've got the Shade and Light palette for eyes from Kat Von D, and we've got the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So in my crease, I really enjoy this when I do cool tone looks, like pinks mostly. This one is Lazarus right here. That's what I use in my crease. Then I darken the crease again just below and out to the little bit into the V with Anastasia Beverly Hills Antique Bronze, which is this one here. It's got a little shimmer. Then I put, it's gonna be hard for me to show you, Vermeer on my lid, as it is it's kind of a shimmery pink. Oh, it's getting washed out from the natural light. And then I go in on my crease, back to the Kat Von D palette. What's the color name here? Oh, it's all rubbed off, but this one right here. So I kind of stick with, oh, I've totally messed my, I kind of stick with the same color scheme right here, but I go with this one right here in my outer V. And I hate making a mess. Ooh, there we go. I got it. So I love this. I love this. And I really love, for warm tone looks, this. Then I will say the things that I have used as toppers sometimes, and I really have to use my baby finger because I really want to, if I'm going to use these, I'm going to really concentrate it right on the lid color itself. These are Color Shock eyeshadows, both by ColourPop. This one is in the color Ritz. It's super, super shiny, like super duper. Love that one. And then I also have this one here, and it's in the color Lady Bird. More of a champagne. I want to say it's got a little more gold champagne look to it, or the other one's got a little more pink to it. So that's for makeup. We're almost done. Back to that clothing haul that I made. By the way, there was 3 rings. I was wrong. The rings weren't together. They were 3 rings separately, but they were purchased together, linked together when I bought it. But I'm wearing this one out of the 3 rings on my thumb pretty much every day. I don't know, I just like the looks of it. I have really tiny, skinny fingers, especially my left hand, where this ring here fits on my thumb, but doesn't necessarily fit on this thumb. Yeah, I have really tiny fingers, so those like little rings that some people wear up above, here, they just slide right down to the bottom. So anyway, moving on. when I forgot, the thing that I was telling you I forgot to bring are the boots. I did a clothing haul and I bought these little ankle boots. They are fabulous. I have been wearing the heck out of them. They feel like running shoes. I am super happy with how those look, how I can wear them with so many different things. They look great. They are so comfortable. I've worn them I was away on a course for 2 days. Those are the only pair of shoes I brought. Wore them for 2 straight days, like 12 hours a day, and my feet did not hate me the next 2-3 days after I was done. So I was super pumped about that. The pants that I got in that haul are actually in the wash right now under the delicate cycle, and I've got to take them out and lay them flat to dry. Love them. They were, what do you want to call them? They are a compression legging, and they are fabulous. Again, I've worn them out with numerous different tops that I already have, as well as some of the things I'm going to show you right now. Let's go on to the sweater. Same haul that I did on those pants and the boots. This sweater is friggin' amazing. It literally feels like one of the softest towels, like terry cloth towels ever. I wore this, I went to work, had an appointment, then I went out with a friend to dinner, and anyway, the lady complimented me. That was like super cool. She really loved this sweater, and I'm like, hey, feel it. And she was like, oh my God, it's like super nice. I'm not sure if she wanted an extra tip or not, but anyway. But I love that sweater. And again, I have tank tops, t-shirts, long sleeved fitted shirts that go really well with that. That sweater has been used probably 20 times since I purchased it, and just changing what's underneath it. And the other thing I got, which I love, is this other sweater from that same haul. My hair is all over, I think. This is the sweater that had the pearls on it, and I've washed it inside out on the gentle cycle in a garment bag, in a like lingerie bag type thing, and they're all still there. And I just love this, and it looks so good, and with cool tone eye looks, it looks really good. Sorry, I got like a frog in my throat. And then this purse, also purchased on that same haul. I absolutely love it. There's the little tassel there. It is so great. It's got like a little spot in the back. It's just basic, but it's so great to just toss this over your shoulder. And I love over the shoulder bags. That's just my style. So you guys, that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. These are all my favorites for the month of November. Yeah, December is gonna be an awesome month because I'm off from work. I'm the 21st of December is my first day, and I don't go back until January 2nd. So I'm really excited. And the tree is up, and I've got blankets. I had to put the blanket down earlier for Willow because she likes to lay on the couch, and I'm trying to avoid the cat hair as much as I possibly can. She's sleeping on the bed right now. So anyway, moving right along. Thank you again, guys, for joining me. Take care, be safe, and have fun. Bye, guys.